Hello everybody and welcome back. Today's video is another what's for dinner video where I think I'll have 3 recipes, maybe 4 possibly by the end. I'm not sure. I know as of right now when I'm filming, I have 3 ready to go for you. Again, if I can throw an extra one in there, I will. But these are family meals, simple family meals that you can throw together for your family. It's just things that we like to eat around the house. It's nothing fancy. I am 7.5 months pregnant, so nothing extraordinary, nothing standing in the kitchen too long. And this actually includes a couple crock pot meals, which is great for me right now. One of them is a crock pot meal that actually is supposed to be grilled, but I turned it into a crock pot meal and everybody loved it, so it works out. Just trying to save myself some time and energy where I can. And these are just meals that we feed our family of 7 on a budget. Simple, easy, delicious. We hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and let's get on with our dinners that we had this past week. So I just seasoned the burgers with the steak seasoning stuff from Aldi. It's like Montreal steak seasoning sauce, and I'm putting a little bit of Worcestershire in here just for some flavor. He's gonna make patties and grill them up. We're also gonna have onion rings, so I'm just gonna throw these right into the oven. Here's our Friday night dinner. We have our burgers and onion rings, and I put an onion ring on my burger. And for our Friday night dessert, we are having chocolate pie. So for Monday night, we are having Mississippi chicken. So I do it a little bit different than probably there are recipes. I don't even know if there's actually recipes for it. I've always just taken the Mississippi pot roast and turned it into a chicken one. I'm sure by now there are recipes that you can follow for them. I just use basically the same thing as a Mississippi chicken or a Mississippi beef or pot roast or whatever you use. But instead of the au jus, I sub chicken gravy or poultry gravy. So let me go ahead and share with you my version of Mississippi chicken. So normally I don't put onion in here, but we have leftover onion that didn't get used, so I figured I was just gonna go ahead and throw it in here. That way it didn't go to waste. So this is the first time I've ever done that, but we're gonna do that. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Sorry about the light, the sun's coming in right there. So use a packet of ranch, or you can make your own. And this is where mine differs. I always use a packet of chicken gravy, but amount, so I'm just using poultry gravy. I assume it's the same kind of thing. It says for chicken and turkey, so same thing. About 3 tablespoons is how much is in a packet, so we'll do about 3 tablespoons here. Instead of pepperoncinis, I'm just using mild banana pepper rings because my kids aren't big fans of the pepperoncinis. My husband and I love them, but they prefer like the more mild, and it gives the same kind of vinegar-based flavor. So this is what we use. And I always pour a ton in and all the juice. If I had more juice, I would pour in more juice. The juice is our favorite, but that's all I had, so that's all I'm using. And then a stick of butter. This is actually butter that we opened last night for something, and I'm just gonna use this. So that's it. Cook on low. 6 hours, and then we're gonna shred it. We're gonna serve ours over white rice, just plain white rice, and we're gonna have some sides with it. I'm really excited because we haven't had any kind of Mississippi chicken or beef or anything for a long time, so I'm excited to have this tonight for sure. All right, so now I'm just coming in here and using forks to shred up this chicken. It's cooked, it's done. It's actually on warm now, and it's ready to eat, but we're still waiting on our sweetbread, and our rice is cooking now in the slow cooker, or in our rice cooker. I just put 3 cups of rice in there with the right amount of water and some butter. So that's going. We've got this and our sweetbread, and I'm heating up 2 cans of peas, and that's gonna be our dinner tonight. So over here I have our rice and I have our peas. So here's our sweetbread when it comes out. So here is our Monday night dinner. We have cinnamon applesauce, sweetbread, peas, rice, and Mississippi chicken. For our Monday night dessert, we're gonna be having Joanna Gaines' strawberry pie. I have made it one time before, and it is phenomenal. So I already have a store-bought graham cracker crust that we're gonna use. So we're gonna make the pie. So we're gonna take 3/4 of a cup and 2 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk, and mix it with 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. But I don't have fresh lemons, but I do have this. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of this and whisk this together. We're gonna mix a cup of heavy cream, which I think is just about all I have left. Hopefully that's a cup, with a teaspoon of vanilla and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And you're gonna mix this until stiff peaks form. And in true fashion, I messed up. I always do. You're supposed to mix your strawberries in with the first mixture you did, and then you fold all this in together. So I'll just put my strawberries in now. 2 cups of diced pulled strawberries. And it says you fold this in, and you're gonna put it in your pie crust and freeze for up to 6 hours or overnight. So that's why I'm making it now. It's 11:30. I'm not ready for dessert, so I'm just gonna freeze it until then. And it says you top it with extra strawberries. But I'm gonna tell you, we have 5 strawberries left, and these will be gone before dessert gets here because my kids will eat them. So ours isn't gonna be as pretty without the strawberries on top, but it'll still taste the exact same. We don't need strawberries on the top for it to be good. And I'm making a mess. It's not the prettiest, but it will be delicious. So this is going in the freezer until our dessert. Here's our strawberry pie after being frozen for 6 hours. So this recipe is actually supposed to be grilled chicken, and then you dice it up or slice it up or something. But I know my kids, and they're gonna want shredded chicken on their tacos. So we're gonna turn this recipe into a crock pot recipe because my little kids, I don't think my older kids would care so much, but my little kids, they'll just be better with shredded chicken in their soft tacos. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make it like this. Anyway, so we're gonna season our chicken, but I'll link the other recipe down below, like the actual recipe, with salt and pepper, paprika. Whoa. Why is that coming out so fast? Cayenne pepper. And garlic powder. And I'm actually gonna do both sides. So this is the actual marinade that you're supposed to marinate the chicken with for 30 minutes before you grill it. But you do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's see, 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Which I think I'm gonna leave the limes in too. 4 cloves of garlic. And I'm gonna cook this on low for 6 hours and shred it up when it's done. I'm gonna put a little bit of cilantro in there too. It says that you add it at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and add that now. I've never tried this before, but I figured garlic lime tacos sounded really good for Taco Tuesday. All right, so I just came in here and I shred up the chicken. It was actually on low for 2 hours, so it had 2 or less hours left on the timer. And I shred the chicken and I took out the lime and I just mixed it around. So I have it sitting on warm because it's done now. So that's ready for dinner whenever dinner is done. So here's our tacos. We have a green onion, avocado, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, all that fun stuff on there. Corn on the cob on the side. And then we also have some salad for our dinner tonight. So for our 2 chickens, we're gonna do a rub. Just garlic powder, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, onion powder, salt, pepper, and I'm gonna spray it with some spray before I air fry them. And I think that's all I'm gonna put on there, seasoning wise. I'll let you know if I change my mind. Now for this rub, we're gonna do garlic powder. I have 2 chickens to season, so I'm gonna need a lot. Onion powder. Might as well just use the big thing of salt instead of the little one. Same thing with the pepper. Smoked paprika. And a little cayenne pepper. Now I'm just gonna coat both my chickens with this. And I actually think I'm gonna do one in the air fryer and one in the Instant Pot. So actually, I've changed my mind. After looking at the color of this chicken, I don't think I want to eat it. This one looks good and fresh. This one looks like something's wrong with it. And I don't want to take a chance on feeding that to my family. So we're going to skip that one. And we're going to do this little tiny guy and just make a lot of sides. Everyone's going to get a little bit of chicken and a lot of sides. So we're gonna air fry this chicken. I didn't really want to touch it. I just washed my hands, but oh well. Hang on. I always spray it again just so it gets a crispy coating. And we do 360 for 30 minutes. We'll flip and do another 30 minutes. Except this one might not take that long because it's not that big. Here's our Texas Roadhouse rolls. I do have a video on this, or I will link it down below. This is now cooked for 30 minutes. So we're gonna take it out, flip them. What?
Bacon done?
Bacon done?
Yes.
It's chicken. And normally I would do 30 to 45 minutes for a chicken that you would buy at the store, which would be about like 5 or 6 pounds. But this is about 3 pounds. So I think I'm gonna try 25 minutes and pull it out and see. I don't even honestly know if it needs 25 minutes, but that's what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna make both of these, you know, according to the directions on the box. Now, to make the butter for these Texas Roadhouse rolls, do a stick of butter, do a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and mix. Here's our Texas Roadhouse cinnamon butter. So here's our dinner tonight. We've got our roasted vegetables, our roasted air fried chicken. So I guess just air fried chicken. We have stuffing. Oh wow, that was perfect timing. We have rice, and we have Texas Roadhouse rolls with the butter. So here is our Wednesday night dinner. How I had to kind of improvise because things didn't go as planned, but that's okay. It still works, and there's still enough food to feed everybody. We have our chicken, our stuffing, our rice, our vegetables, and our Texas Roadhouse rolls. And dessert tonight is going to be chocolate chip cookies and milk. Well, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you got some new recipes. I'll try to keep sharing this every week, share a couple new recipes. Well, they're probably not going to be new because I don't make all that many new recipes. I do try some every now and then, but right now especially I'm getting into the stage where the easier the better for me. So if you're in that stage, these videos are for you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as I said, I'll try to keep continuing this, give you a couple ideas. Maybe they're new to you, maybe you've seen them on our channel 100 times before, but either way, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and enjoy these other videos we have coming up for you. Also, you can turn on the red bell notifications so you're notified of every new video we post. Thank you so much.